Have you exhaled from rivalry weekend? Whether that's from exhilaration and joy and ecstasy or from bitter disappointment, sadness, and frustration. Welcome to the Voice of College Football and our top 25 all together now. That actually makes sense. It's not perfect, not without flaw, but it does make sense. It's based on the results on the field, the wins, the losses against the strength of the opponents and the performance on the field, meaning that stronger wins and better performance in losses are counted and weighed heavily into this. So again, wins, losses against the opponents, the strength of the schedule, and again, a performance that is 50-0 is weighted more heavily than a performance of 28-27 against the same opponent under the same circumstances. Let's get to the top 25 that actually makes sense. Keep this in mind to put it into context now that we've completed the regular season of 12 games. We have 4 teams that completed an 11-1 season in major college football in the Power 5. These are just Power 5 teams at 11-1. We have 10, count them, 10-2 teams in the Power 5 alone. We have 4 9-3 teams. We have 7 8-4 teams, and I'm even going to go to the 7-5 level because many of those teams are quality football teams that against easier schedules would be much better than 7-5, that are better than some of the 8-4 and 9-3 teams. So 8 7-5 teams. So if you simply take the 11-1, 9-3, 8-4 teams, 10-2 teams, the teams that won 8, 9, 10, 11 games, in the Power 5, just the Power 5 teams, that's 25 teams right there. So there's your top 25 right there. You cannot include even all the 8-4 teams because we've not included Georgia, Cincinnati, or any of the group of 5s. Top 25 teams in the Power 5 either went 8-4, 9-3, 10-2, or 11-1. I counted what I consider just eyeball test, quick glance, counting up the teams. I went through the entire FBS. I counted 39 teams in the Power 5 that I consider to be decent quality teams. 39 teams in the Power 5 and 12 group of 5 teams. And none of them were in the MAC or in Conference USA even. So even the best teams in the MAC and Conference USA didn't make this list. I counted up 51 teams that I consider to be quality teams in the FBS. So understand that after number 25, the quality of the team does not fall off the cliff. There is nothing magical about the number 25. It's just the number that we work with based on precedents set elsewhere. Please like the video, share the videos out on social media, subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football. As people tell me almost every day, Mark, we should be at 100,000 subscribers. And I say, amen to that. Let's do it. 100,000 subscribers. Let's get there. Please share the videos on social media. And if you're not subscribed, shame on you. It's never too late to do the right thing. At number 25, and ironically, a tie for 25 here between BYU based on the win over Utah and, of course, the resume. It's a resume ranking. Remember that first and foremost. Don't overcompensate based on last weekend. It's a complete season resume ranking. But ironically, here at Tied for 25, I did not plan this. BYU and Utah. BYU obviously beat Utah on the field and give BYU the Pac-12 South Division Championship. They beat USC, Utah, Arizona State. They beat 4 of the 6 teams and would whip the other 2 teams in the South Division of the Pac-12. That's the condition of the Pac-12. So at number 25, better resume to Utah. Head-to-head win goes to BYU. A tie at 25 between the Utes and the Cougars. At number 24, Wake. 23 is Kentucky. Congratulations to the Wildcats and a huge win in their battle against Louisville in their rivalry game for the Governor's Cup. At number 22, Texas A&M. Number 21 is Clemson. Now to our top 20. NC State is at 20. They completed the 9-3 run, but did not make the ACC championship game. San Diego State at 19. Number 18 is Purdue. Number 17, Wisconsin. Number 16 is Minnesota. Here's your top 15. Arkansas, Pitt at 14, Oregon 13, Oklahoma at 12, Baylor 11. Top 10 teams in the nation. Iowa at number 10, Michigan State 9, Ole Miss at number 8. At number 7, Ohio State. Number 6 is Notre Dame. Top 5 looks like this: Cincinnati, Oklahoma State, Alabama at number 3, Michigan. What a win for the Wolverines at number 2 and at number 1 in all the land, and probably the only spot in this top 25 that will not receive ridicule, criticism, and speculation would be number 1, Georgia. Also keep in mind, as it comes to mind for me, winning a division championship and advancing to a conference championship game does not elevate your status in the top 25. If you have the same resume, meaning Iowa beat Nebraska on Friday, that completed Iowa's season at 10-2 and 7-2 in the Big Ten, and the resume is still the same. But they advanced to the conference championship game because of the Wisconsin loss. But that doesn't change the Iowa resume. Just because they're a division champion going to a conference championship game, the resume is the same. So that does not change my evaluation of Iowa. Now, of course, they have an opportunity to improve their resume considerably against Michigan. All right, top 25, that actually makes sense. Please leave your feedback, your comments, your top 25. Do it yourself. Go through the exercise yourself right here at the Voice of College Football. And, of course, smash that like button. Subscribe right here at the Voice of College Football. Hit that bell for the notifications. Maybe you've missed out the entire season, but now you know that we talk college football every day with you. Best discussion, debate, and analysis anywhere because of you and your contribution and participation. So hit that bell for the notifications to know when we go live, which is every day somewhere on our 25 team channels or right here on the main channel at the Voice of College Football.